Evening and welcome to Grandma's Kitchen. I'm Grandma B, and this is my little cooking show where I try to blow the dust off those old yellowed recipe cards of our grandmothers and recreate the aromas, and tastes, warmth, and most of all memories of cooking in our grandma's kitchens. Now today is our special holiday edition. We're going to get your holiday baking off to a bang by making everybody's favorite fruitcake. Just kidding. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I just can't imagine going off to a family gathering or a holiday party with friends without bringing along one or two of these little gems to pass around. Now, my grandmother had a saying, quality in, quality out. And not a truer word was spoken when you're talking about baking. If you want to create incredible edibles that your friends and family will be talking about into next year and beyond, you need to start with the finest ingredients. Now, we're lucky we live in a day of modern conveniences, everything from pre-shredded lettuce to sliced bread. And here we can have our chopped walnuts and our dried chopped fruit. So a lot of the heavy lifting has been taken out of this recipe for you. But I have the fondest memories of sitting at that great big wood table in Grandma's kitchen, helping Grandpa crack the walnuts and chop the fruit for Grandma's special holiday cakes. And of course he had to try a little bit of everything just to make sure it was the highest quality, from the walnuts to the chopped fruit to the holiday whiskey, just to make sure. Grandpa sure loved Christmas. Time's a-wasting. Let's get cracking. Now, I'm going to go over the ingredients that you're going to need for this cake, but don't worry about the amounts just yet. I'll post them on my Instapot when we're done here. Okay? So yeah, you are going to need some flour, baking soda and baking powder, a little white and brown sugar. Of course, you need your fruits and nuts. We're going to use a couple eggs, some cinnamon and nutmeg. And then one of my grandmother's secrets was she used a little orange zest along with her lemon zest. So, and then don't forget the holiday whiskey. I think we're going to sample some of that. Make sure it's good. Remember, quality in, quality out. You want this to be the highest quality, all of your ingredients. But you don't want, this is not the time for cheap whiskey. No, we tried that one year, it didn't work. So, Merry Christmas. Oh my. Whew. Yeah, that is the good stuff. Yeah, so good, isn't it? Now, along with your ingredients, you're going to want to assemble all your utensils, what you need to do your baking project. And that is just common sense with any cooking project. You have everything at the ready. Make sure you can find what you need. You do not want to be running around looking for your measuring spoons when you're in the middle of a flambe. There goes the kitchen. So here I have everything I'm going to need to make these cakes. Measuring spoons, measuring cup, a good stirring spoon, a good scraper for scraping the bowl, Grandma's secret weapon, that little zester. I've got our little pot, we've got our pans. I've got a couple here. This is actually going to make 2 cakes. This is enough for 2 cakes. And then you're going to want a mixer. This is a very dense batter. You don't want to be doing this by hand. Oh, no. So you can have a hand mixer or a stand mixer. I have a nice stand mixer here. I won this at bingo. Yeah, I did. I just love it. It's so shiny. So, okay, so now we have all this assembled. We are almost ready to get going here. And I told you about my grandma's zester, one of her secret weapons, that every kitchen should have one of these. her other secret weapon? That whiskey. You want to be relaxed and have fun with your cooking projects. A happy cook makes happy food. So we're going to try this whiskey just once more, to at least once more, just to make sure it's really good, and just to get the creative juices flowing. You know, this is a creative endeavor here. So, my goodness, yeah. That is high quality whiskey. So we're gonna have just one more, and then we're gonna get cooking here. We got stuff to do. Grandma sure loved Christmas. Now I have pre-measured my dry ingredients here. So I've got my flour, my baking powder, my baking soda, my cinnamon and nutmeg, and you want to stir that really good. You want to really incorporate those spices down into the flour so that, you know, they're all mixed in really good. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to share with you what I like to call FFFs, fun fruitcake facts. Things I found just go out on the interweb looking for fruitcake stuff. Did you know that in 1700s in Europe, after a successful nut harvest, the farmers would make a special nut cake and they would save it for a year to the next nut harvest, hoping that would help them secure another successful nut harvest. Yeah, they did. And it is said that Queen Victoria of England once saved a fruitcake that she got for her birthday for a whole year because she said it showed moderation, restraint, and good taste. Speaking of good taste, it's time to taste this again. We're going to have ourselves one more little sippy poo because we're about to get really into this baking project and we want to be ready. So one more little, see if it's still good. Yep, still goodly. Now we're going to add some sugar in here. White, brown, it doesn't matter. Let's go with the white that was right there. And we're going to do some little mixing. Oh my gosh, that's a little loud for now. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna mix them up, and I got some more. We'll put this one in too. Put a little bit of that. So another fun fruit cake fact. Did you know that the first fruit cakes was founded in Roman times? It was. They used pomegranate seeds and pine nuts. Yeah, they did. Okay, so we're gonna put some eggs in here. It's time for an egg. So egg. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be crunchy. Whoever gets that bite. So we need to. Let's do that again. We'll do the better this time. There. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, so got those in there anyway. But mix those up nice. So now I think it's time for some fruits, and you know it makes me dizzy when I stir that like that. So we're gonna add some nuts here and some fruit, and just mix them all up. Yeah. Did you know that there was recently a fruitcake found in one of the first buildings in the Antarctica? It was left there 100 years ago by explorers. They didn't eat it. They actually starved to death. Fruitcake is served. Besides Antarctica, fruitcake has also been to space. Yeah, on that Apollo mission, they sent a fruitcake up on that Apollo thing with Buzz Lightyear and Lance Armstrong. Yeah, they did. we? Oh yeah. Let's check that whiskey again one more time. Checking for testosterone. Now, we can put some more of these in here. Yep, and some, no, not those. And some of those. You know, I am getting the feeling that we should be winding this up, which is probably a good thing. Because I think I maybe snacked on too many fruits. I'm feeling just all queasy here. So, turn your oven off if you ever turned it on, as I don't remember talking about that. And then just throw that in the sink. Nobody eats that anyway. I myself am going to go take a nap.